everything comes down to this, a final decision between the two groups in the one school to see who can go to Love Live. This can be important in two ways. It really can. First of all, you have Leela. Their group is their last year for third years, and then the second years will become the next leaders for the school idol group. So it's very important for them to leave it. To win it 2 years in a row will be a feat for them. It will be their swan song as they go off into the next story of their life, which is adulthood, or which is college, or stranded workforce, whatever it may be. Then it's also important for the two first years. The two first years, they're not like the other two generations, Like let's go like this. Season one was Connor and their group were first years, and they were pretty much good at what they did. They had good experience. They were top-notch performers. Then you had the second years, which some people would say were the weakest of the groups when they came in because they had the passion, but they weren't good enough. Remember, they had to find a way to keep up with the second years in order to really stand side by side with them, and they were really struggling through that time. They had the potential, but they really needed to work hard to get there, to really be in a top performance. Now you have the two new first years, and they're good. Their minds are straight, the resolve are solved. They have everything that the first other two generations didn't have. Not I want to say generation, but you know what I mean. The first season and second season's group, they didn't have that resolve that the first years had. They had something lacking when it comes to, being more kinder and more understandable, but they were serious about every little thing. And I guess you'll have that one generation that is serious about every little thing that they come across. That's just how it is. As we see Tamari, she is very strict, stoic, and she's just, probably the most mature person you'll see despite how young she is. Then you have Margaret, someone who knows what she wants. She's very straightforward, does not hold back, and speaks her mind all the time. You just can't compete with that. You have these two youngest people in the show being mature than most of the people. And they're being led by Kanan, the girl who has all the talent, but she's not as strict or mainly resolved as they were when she was their age. So she's probably looking at them as, I got my hands full. You got two people who were in the same position you were in, but they're doing it way better than you. They had no stage fright. They were not unsure about what they wanted to do, and they're here with a full resolve. Something you did not have when she was pretty much in the first year position. So you can see as like how am I supposed to be a senpai to these two who pretty much seems that they got everything together. But they're missing some things, especially when they had a little sleepover and stuff. And it was realizing how much of a OCDC, I think it's called ODC. I can't remember, but it's that disorder where they have everything must be organized and in correct order and fashion and stuff. She definitely she was crazy about looking for the 7th volume of that manga collection to the point where she was about to go out and go buy a new book for it just to replace it. That's crazy. But it turns out Margaret had the entire time. So the sleepover was for them to understand each other. The scene towards the end of the episode, Tamari believed that Conan was just using them just to make Lilia go stronger. So, say if Conan leaves Lilia and helps out these two, who are full of talent and potential, and then it will force Lilia to really go out there, think outside the box, to really grow and become better than they were before, especially without Conan. So because of that, they will grow insignificantly and will be truly up there to really be ready for the next Love Live. That's what Tamari thought. And Tamari's true goal is to see whether or not if her sister is truly into this, is her heart fully into this. That's what she wants the entire time. She wants to see what her older sister sees, where Margaret just wants to defeat Lilia no matter what and win Love Live. proving that she is the best. She has something that she has to prove in a way. Leela was her obstacle. She lost to it last season. Now she's here to beat it again, but she has the person who caused her to be defeated in the first place leading her, so she'll understand what she was missing. So now Khan realized these two. Despite how mature they are, they're still kunines. You know, they're still little kids in her eyes. They just take life a little bit more seriously in the end of the day. So she understands that, and she got to know them better. So at the end of the day, they had to make a decision. What will they do? Everybody wants them to sing together. Everybody. Just join forces. But however, you have two opposing sides. Um, Leela's side, they want to join forces too. They don't see the point of really dragging this out. But the first years have something to prove. They have something to prove. They want to prove that they can do this on their own. So they're doing this competition before Love Life truly starts. So whoever wins this competition will move on to Love Life. After all, there's only one group per school can make it into Love Life. So there we go. So they're doing this to see they really have a lot to prove those first years. And it's just the three of them against the 8. Now the 8 were feeling confident until they realized, oh snap, we only have 8. We don't have 9. So after everything that's happened, we all are going to be together. They probably will. But it seems like they had a little, Margaret had a little idea after the competition. And my idea is when they beat Leela, they will go on. Because remember, Margaret's entire goal is to beat Leela and go to Love Live. So this is perfect for her. She beats them in the competition. Then after she beats them, she'll join them to go to Love Live. Or Leela will join them instead, and they'll still go to Love Live. She still have her goals. It's just she has to go there a different kind of way than we all are expecting her to go there, which I pretty much approve of. So hopefully that is what's going to happen. It seems that's the way it is. There's just no way it's just going to be like just that one group going to go like that. Like, nah, man. they're either going or they're all going to go. That's just how it is. Come on. You can't fool me. And then I remember I was reading a comic section. I guess someone was new to Love Live or something. But when they're walking out during the city at night and stuff, someone in the comment section says, I realize, I know the show is supposed to be focused all about girls, but the fact that you see no guys at all out at night. It's just a law where men aren't allowed to be outside. No, that's not the point. The point is that guys are just not allowed to be in the show. It's a rule, people, in Love Life. For some reason, guys are there. They just aren't allowed to be seen. You know, it's a weird rule, but it's just how it is. And the only guy who's allowed to be seen is as one of the girl's father. Or you have a very, very little brother. That is it. Other than that, if you're a bit older in elementary school or in high school or you're grown butt behind man, you're not allowed to be seen. It's the law in the Love Live TV show. And my friend said this because they believe that some fans in Japan really don't want to see the girls interacting with guys no matter what. Because over there, they want to see them as their personal oshis, their waifus and stuff. So because of that, they're not allowed to be interacting with a guy, even if it's just to pass on a message. You can't do it. And it's impossible. But that's the real reason why, apparently. But it is what it is. But anyways, looking forward to seeing this competition. Who will win? Will we get 2 song performances? I hope we do. That will be nice. Probably won't, because that's just wishful thinking. But hey, who knows? So anyways, that's like that short video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the background on anime. Signing out.